All right. Hey guys, welcome to our new coach call. Super excited that you are here. So during the new coach call, for those that are live on it, please use the chat box to ask any questions. The way this is going to work is I have some slides. I'm going to go over a whole bunch of info for you guys. And then there's call to actions at the end. There will not be time at the end to ask questions. And there's a reason for that. And we'll dive right in. So before I go over what to expect from this call, I just want to introduce myself because some of you may know me, some of you may not know me. My name is Ashley Odenweller. I am the founder of Team Fired to Get Fit. That's our team name. If you didn't know that, make sure you check into the team page because it's right there on the top. I started with Beachbody actually in January of 2012. I was not a coach. My husband, who was my boyfriend at the time, stumbled across TurboFire and he's like, I think this is a program you would like. I was very unhappy. I had gained quite a bit of weight because I got very comfortable in our relationship, which that tends to happen when you start dating somebody. You're like, I'm taken, and you don't even think about it. And before I knew it, I lost who I was. I wasn't happy. I was overweight. I was miserable. When we had to go clothes shopping for weddings, it was like a disaster. And my poor husband at the time, I can only imagine what he went through. And I think I'm frozen because my entire screen's frozen. Oh, there we go. We're back. So TurboFire was introduced to me, and it wasn't until about 6 months after it was purchased that I actually started the program. I hit my tipping point right before January of 2012, and I was almost 200 pounds, and that was not acceptable for me. That is not where I wanted to go or where I wanted to be. So I decided to do something about it. And that's exactly what I did. I completed the entire program, lost 40 pounds, gained so much confidence, felt so good about myself. And my coach kept saying, become a coach, become a coach, become a coach. And I said, I don't have time. I'm not interested. I know nothing about this. She finally asked me one more time in January of 2013. And for whatever reason, I said yes. And it was one of the best decisions that I ever made. And I always like to tell people this. When I became a coach, I was going to school full-time. I was in my last semester of getting my bachelor's degree. So I was taking 6 classes. I was doing a 20-hour internship. I was working 40-plus hours a week as a server. I was planning a wedding, and I was commuting 2 hours, 5 days a week. So when people tell me they don't have time to work the business, they're too busy to squeeze in a power hour, they didn't have time to do their vital behaviors for the day, I say BS, because I made this business work in the busiest time of my life. I hit Emerald, I hit Diamond, we bought a brand new car, things were going great, and I just kind of had a dip in my business. I started a new job, and things weren't going as smoothly as I expected, and I almost quit. I went to my upline and I said, I'm done. I've lost my entire team. I can't keep going. She's like, just give us some more time. Keep using Shakeology for the discount and see what happens. And that's exactly what I did. In February of 2014, I like to say that February of 2014 is my getting started as a coach. You'll have your start date and you're like, aha, I'm really starting date. And that was February of 2014. We had about 4 active coaches starting in February, and we ended the year as one of the top 200 teams in the business. I am a 4-star diamond in my first CBC, a 2-star diamond in my second CBC, and emerald in my third. My husband is a 2-star diamond and emerald in his second. And you probably are like, that is a whole lot of info. I don't know what any of that means. But basically that means we're rocking our business and we're making things happen. Both my husband and I have left corporate America. I quit in September of 2014. He quit in October of 2015. And whoever is on the phone, if you wouldn't mind muting yourself. Wait, I may be able to do it. I don't think I can do it. Oh, there we go. I just have to make sure everybody is muted or I get a lot of background noise. So we both quit corporate America and we decided to do something that we were passionate about, and that is Beachbody. What this business can offer is amazing things, but I'm not going to lie to you. It's not going to be easy. There's going to be moments where you want to give up. There's going to be moments where you want to quit. There's going to be moments where coaches quit on you, where diamond rock star coaches quit and throw in the towel. but you have to decide how bad you want this. You have to decide what this can provide for your family. For me and my husband, it's provided freedom, financial freedom, freedom to do what we want when we want. We literally sold our house in New York, and my husband quit his job, and we knew that we were good because of this business. Right now, we are ranked 132 in this company, which is just absolutely unbelievable. Out of 470,000 coaches, 132. That's a good feeling. And we wouldn't be here without coaches like you, coaches on this call, coaches that are ready to rock their business. So what can you expect from tonight's call, guys? I'm going to go over 7 different things, and don't feel like you have to write down all these 7 at once because we have individual slides. And if you're crazy like me, like I hate it when I put 1 like through 7 and they're like, oh, now let's go back to 1. And now my notes are all crazy because that's how I am. So we're going to go over the vital behaviors and what Power Hour is. We're going to go over the new coach manual, rock the basics in social media, personal volume and success club, inviting, importance of hitting emerald, running challenge groups, customer orders, and the compensation plan plus team cycle. And you're like, Ashley, I don't know what any of that is. And that's exactly why you're on this call right now. Or you're a coach that's been in the business for a while and you just kind of need a refresh course on how things go. And that's why you're on this call. So let's go ahead and dive right into the vital behaviors and Power Hour. So the vital behaviors are basically the 4 laws of Beachbody, the 4 rules. What I like to say is you need to be doing these vital behaviors every single day. I have coaches that come to me and they're like, I'm quitting. And I'm like, okay, well, why are you quitting? What happened? What's not going right? Well, I'm getting a whole lot of no's and I'm just struggling. Okay, well, are you doing your 4 vital behaviors every day? Well, I'm proud of the product and sometimes I invite, but that's about it. Well, yeah, if you're not doing all 4 of these on a daily basis, especially the first 3, your business is going to fail. And this is coming from somebody who's being honest and transparent with you guys. When I heard about personal developments like self-help book, I read those when I was going to counseling. I don't need self-help. We all need self-help, okay? Personal development isn't about just self-help. It's about growing as a person, growing as a leader, finding your strengths, finding what you can work on. So the vital behaviors are proof of the product. That's easy, guys, right? That's why you signed up to become a coach, right? For the discount, because you loved the product, because you wanted to lose weight, you wanted to feel good. So proof of the product, that's easy. Work out, follow a plan, drink your Shakeology, use the performance line. That is the easiest one, hands down. Number 2, inviting. And this is where people tend to struggle. And I'm going to go a little bit more into inviting in a couple more slides. But this means connecting, adding people to your network, saying, hey, would you like to join me on this amazing adventure that I'm going on? Yes, I know that sounded cheesy. Just bear with me, okay? Number 3 is personal development. Guys, this isn't an option, okay? I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I get my personal development in every single day. I'm working on it. I really am. But personal development is key in growing your business. Guys, you'll hear from top coaches on the National Wake Up Call, and they're like, the turning point of my business is when I did personal development, and it's so true. So there's so many options out there. There's podcasts. There's the National Wake Up Call. It's every single Monday. It's free. It's learning from top coaches in the business in Beachbody. You can download it. Like if you have an iPhone, you can download it in your podcast, or if you have an Android, download the app Podcast Addict. If somebody can type that in the chat box for me, that would be great. It's a great app for Android users to download podcasts. Books. There's a huge file in the team page of books that I recommend. If you are a new coach or you have not done Rock the Basics, I want you to go to Amazon or Audible, whichever you do better with, and I want you to purchase The Slight Edge. The Slight Edge is where I want you to start with your personal development, and that's the book that you need to go through with the training. Trust me, you're going to get books, and you're going to have so many ideas for books, and you're going to grow a collection. Do we see this collection on the shelf right here? Oh, yeah. You're going to get a collection of books. You're going to get so many books, and you're just going to highlight, and you're going to write, and you are going to learn. And when you're done with one personal development book, you're going to move on to the next. You got to do these vital behaviors. And then the 4th one, it's a newer one, and I'm not going to lie, I still struggle with it because it's not something that I've been doing for 3 years. It's recognition. And you would be like, who am I recognizing? I don't have coaches. I don't have challengers. Shout out coaches that you see rocking it in the business. Shout out coaches that you see working out daily and you're just proud of them. Shout out your challengers. Recognition is something that's huge because it's going to show people that you're a part of a team. You're a part of something that is bigger than you. You're a part of a tribe, somebody that's always going to be cheering you on. So I really need you guys to get in the habit of doing these vital behaviors every single day. Personal development, 10 minutes, guys. End of the night, 10 minutes. Don't lie to me and tell me that you don't sit on your phone and you scroll through Facebook at the end of the night at bedtime. I do. Snapchat story time. That's when I watch my Snapchats. Instead, pick up a book and read. And I really need to listen to my own advice because it's something that I'm working on. When you're in the car, listen to podcasts. That's something that I do. When I drive to the park to get my run in, I turn on a podcast. It's quick, easy personal development, and it takes no time. Doing the dishes, personal development. You can squeeze it in at various times, but you have to remember that you want to do it and you have to find the time to do it. All right, let's talk about Power Hour, guys. So Power Hour is basically an hour devoted to your business. And I get it. You may not have an hour to work the business. You may not have a whole hour. So when I did retail management, if you guys have ever been in retail, you know that you don't even have time to use the bathroom. And when you're a manager managing 15-year-olds, you really don't have time to use the bathroom. So on my quick bathroom breaks that I took about every 2 hours when I really didn't have to use the bathroom, I'm pretty sure they thought like I had a peeing disorder, whatever, I don't know what the name of it would be called. I was checking in with challengers. On my lunch break, I would be eating and checking in with my coaches. I'd get home at night and I'd be like, honey, I love you. I got to work 30 minutes of this business. And you know what happened? The times that I made those sacrifices to work the business, I'm here now and I don't have to make the sacrifices. I can pick up on a whim. We can leave for vacation next Tuesday and I know that I'm good to go because I made those sacrifices then. So what should you be doing on your Power Hour? So guys, the first thing is your business activity tracker. If you go to the team page in the cover photo, there's a link that takes you directly to the business activity tracker. I want you to print off like 10 copies. So I'll get you 10 weeks worth. And literally the things that are on the business activity tracker, that's what you should be doing every single day. So adding to your network. Be like, Ashley, why am I adding to my network? Because you know those friends that you're friends with, you're going to run out of people to invite. You're going to run out of people that are interested, and you need to be adding to your network. I had 5 new friends today, and you'd be like, Ashley, how do I add friends? There's this great thing on Facebook when you're actually on the computer, and it says friends of interest or find friends. Add people from high school. I don't care if you hated high school. I hated it with a passion. I friend people from high school. People from college, friends that you're friends with. If you are in a group, add people from that group. Now make sure you're not adding people that you have in common with coaches. So like if you see that like we're friends in common, I probably wouldn't add somebody like that because you know that they're already friends with a coach. But definitely make sure you're adding to your network. Check in with potential people. Check in with your challengers. Check in with your coaches. Follow up, guys. Follow up is key, and that is where this business activity tracker is going to come in handy. You can write the people that you're going to follow up with, and if you tell me, I don't need a list to follow up on, I'm going to say BS. You are not going to remember every single conversation that you are going to have with somebody, and when you're not doing a follow-up list, you're going to lose people, and they're going to fall through the cracks, and they're going to know that you weren't there for them because you didn't follow up with them. Number 5, invite during your Power Hour. Your Power Hour is not a time to do personal development or be proof of the product. Your Power Hour is a time that you are working the business. You are checking in on trainings. You are checking in on your challengers. You're posting in the team page. You are checking in the team page. Please get in the habit of checking the team page once a day. Add it to your favorites.
That's good, baby.
Hold on 1 second. Somebody hopped on, so I just got to mute them real quick. There we go. Make sure you are hopping into the team page once a day. End of night, just scroll through, check in. And this is not a part of this list, but real quick, guys, if you see a new coach on the team, take a quick second and welcome them. If you see another coach shouting out a coach, take a quick second and say congratulations. Just remember that when you became a coach, it felt so good when everybody welcomed you to the team. Make sure you're doing the same thing. If you have a question, post it in the team page. That is what it's there for. So, vital behaviors and Power Hour. Does anybody have any quick questions on the 2 of those that you can type in the chat box? For my phone callers, wait for the call to action at the end. So if you have a question about either of those, put in the chat box and I'll come back to it in just a second. All right, guys. So the next thing I want to talk about is the new coach manual and rock the basics. Guys, this business is not complicated. So when I started this business, I didn't have trainings. I didn't have new coach manuals. I didn't have a file section. Everything that you see, all the resources you have, it's been developed by me or other coaches on the team. We are giving you these resources to rock the business. So if you're overcomplicating it or overthinking it, it's because you're not being resourceful with the resources that you currently have. Like, I'm not trying to give myself a pat on the back and say I'm awesome, but guys, you legit have some of the best training in the business. And I clearly know what I'm talking about. So definitely take what I'm saying and apply it and use it and absorb it. So the first thing is the new coach manual. This is in the team page. It's under the file section. If you have not checked out the file section, you need to do so. Go get yourself a binder. I don't know if you're like a paper pen type person. I'm a planner girl. I got like 20 planners, 50 notebooks. I got pens laying everywhere. I've got lists going on. It's how I work. It's how I function. The new coach manual literally walks you through what you need to know as a coach. There's a new coach checklist. It goes over your why, people you want to invite, people that you want to be a part of your tribe, what your 30-day goals are, your 60-day goals are. It literally walks you through what you need to know. So one of the first bullet points you need to do is you need to print your coach manual. And you need to go to the team page and you need to take a selfie with the coach manual and say, I got my coach manual and I'm ready to rock it. All right, did we miss that first one? Let me do it again. If somebody wants to type in the chat box, they're more than welcome. You are going to print the coach manual. You're going to hold it up with a selfie like this. And you're going to say, I am ready to rock it. So all 8 of you that are on this call, I better see it coming tonight or tomorrow. I'll give you till tomorrow. Not everybody has a printer. Second thing, guys, is the rock the basics. The link to rock the basics is in the cover photo. Check out the cover photo. You click on it and it pulls up info. It's the login call. It's the YouTube to passkey calls. Y'all, there are like 50 passkey calls, more than that, because there's like 52 weeks in a year. There's a ton of new calls on that go over so many different topics. But in there is a link to rock the basics. Rock the basics is our coach training. Again, guys, when I started this business, I didn't have a coach training. I watched YouTube video after YouTube video after YouTube video. So side note, never blame your upline for your not being successful. Blame yourself for not using the resources that you have. I am providing you with the resources, but you have to use them. So the rock the basics is self-paced. There are 3 phases. You do phase 1, then phase 2, and then phase 3. Y'all, I'm telling you, it should not take you 3 months to do 3 phases. I'm just telling you, if something you haven't learned about me, I don't coddle. I tell you it as it is. I'm tough love. If you need a coddling session, come to me, let me know. But most of the time, I'm a hard ass. And it's only because I want the best out of you. I want you guys to reach your goals. And I hope one thing you learn from me is at the end of the day, I just want you to reach your goals. I just want you to accomplish your why. Reach those fitness goals, pay off your debt, be with your family. And that's why I'm a hard ass, because I know what it takes. So if you haven't joined the Rock the Basics, please go do so. Read the pinned post, start there, literally go to, and it tells you what to do. Tells you what to do. Self-explanatory. If you want to knock out phase 1 in the first 10 days of Rock the Basics in one day, go for it. And you know what I find? My people that knock it out and they run hard, they are my successful coaches in the business. They are the rock stars on the team because they're charging and they are charging hard. These combined, the new coach manual, the Rock the Basics, y'all, this is going to help you be successful in the business. It really, really is. I promise. But you have to apply the knowledge that you learn. I sound so wise when I say that. So if you have any questions about either one of those, put those in the chat box. All right, guys, let's talk about social media. Y'all, this business is social media based. I want, for those that are on Zoom, can you type in the chat box how you found your coach? If you know her in person, then you're like one in a few. But I want you to type in the chat box how you found your coach. And the reason I'm having you do this is because what you're going to see is a large percent of you found your coach through social media. So Christy is one of my coaches. Facebook and Snapchat. Y'all, I love Snapchat. I'm on it every single day. I don't know if Tia's on the call. Tia found me through Snapchat, and that's how she became a coach. Melissa found me through Periscope when I did Periscope for like 1 week, and then it like dropped off the face of the earth. But what you're going to see is that a lot of people find their coaches through social media, minus Keisha and Tracy. But that's okay, because I bet you guys reached out to Lisa and Stephanie because of them posting on social media. I'm sure that's how you reached out. So guys, you got to use social media. Don't overthink it. So the first thing, here's asterisk number 2, you need to announce your coach. Have you been in this for a business, but you're not, or have you been in this business for a quick minute, but you haven't consistently been posting? It's time to re-announce your coach. Rededicate yourself to the business. But I'm be straight up with you. If you've been a coach for a while and you're re-announcing you're a coach, stick to it. You can't re-announce your coach every 2 months, because people are going to start to see through you, and they're going to start to be like, well, girlfriend's falling off the face of the earth again, but here she is telling me she's going to do this again. Let's see if she does it. So when you re-announce your coach, you got to stick with it. Tell people why you became a coach. Are you in love with the products? Do you want to help people? Do you want a life of freedom? Do you want to accomplish something, pay off debt? Be passionate about why you are a coach, and announce it in a very passionate way. People are going to recognize it, and they are going to feed off of it. Now don't be like, hey, I tried Beachbody. Would you like to buy a program for me, or Shakeology? Come hit me up. No, if I see you make a post like that, I'm going to actually be like, girlfriend, take that down. That's not working. Be sincere, be authentic. People are going to notice, and they're going to want to join that. Again, in the file section, there is a file that gives examples of coaches announcing that they've become a coach. And at the end, invite them to join you. And I know you're going to be like, Ashley, you just said don't sell to them. You're not selling. You're just simply saying, if you would love to join me for accountability, let me know. You are giving them an open invitation to join you. You may think that your friends don't want to see your posts. Some of them may not want to, but do you want them in your social circle? Do you want those negative energy crushing people? No, you don't. You're going to need to develop rhino skin, y'all. What I mean by that is you're going to get comments, and you're going to get comments that hurt. You're going to get comments you're like, dude, seriously? Like, I thought you were my friend. Or you're going to get comments from random strangers, and you're just like, dude, F off. I used to not have rhino skin. I used to get hurt by every comment. People telling me you have no butt, you need to work out harder, you're not skinny enough, you're too thick. I had somebody tell me the other day, if you don't care so much about what society thinks, why are you working on yourself? Bye, girl. I don't need you in my life, and I'm going to block you, and I'm quick to do that. So you really just kind of need to get over yourself and post on social media. You need to post about your program. Y'all check out the call from last week. It was really good. It was by Lindsay Wilkins. But if you were doing a program, you need to post every single day. You're like, Ashley, that's a lot of posting. It's not. I promise. Because what's going to happen is when people see you're doing a program day 1 to day 30 and you're posting it every single day, they're going to see a change in you. They're going to trust you, and they're going to know that you believe in this product. And I'm going to one-up you on this dare of mine. I want you to tag your upline in every single post. So if I'm your upline, I want you to tag me in day 1, day 2, day 20, day 30. I want you to tag me in the befores and the afters and the durings, because it shows me, 1, that you're committed, and 2, if you quit tagging me, I know where to find you. And I know them to be like, all right, Amanda didn't tag me in day 7. That means she's fallen off the wagon. But guys, seriously, share your entire journey of your first program. I promise you, people aren't going to get sick of it. And the people that do, they're just going to unfollow you, and that is okay. You never know who you're going to inspire, and that's my motto. That has always been my motto since I've become a coach. If I help one person, if my workout helps one person, then it is worth it. If it pisses off one person, could care less, but I bet it inspired one person to get up and move today. So share it. And also, don't just share Beachbody, guys. You are more than a Beachbody coach. Remember who you were before you became a Beachbody coach. But now that you're a Beachbody coach, I'm begging you, no Trump, no Hillary, no political ranting and ravings. And I know it's hard. I know it's going to be difficult. Find a BFF and rant to them. But what happens is when you become a coach, people are going to look at you for positivity. And if you're ranting and raving about politics, that's going to turn them off. I have unfollowed way too many coaches this season because of politics. Now I'm missing their motivational posts. I'm missing their healthy recipes. I'm missing their fitness posts. So think about what you post before you post. And if you need ideas, go check out my like page. If somebody can type the link in the chat, that'd be great. It's facebook.com/Ashley N. Odenweller. Go check out my page for ideas. But guys, social media, jump on it. There's a ton of team calls on the YouTube channel. And the YouTube channel is tinyurl.com/TFTGF YouTube. Again, Christy, who is my amazing assistant tonight, if you can type that in the box. All right, guys, I'm trying to speed this up. I apologize. I am like going longer than usual. All right, let's talk about PV and Success Club. It is tinyurl.com/TFTGF. It's the team initials, YouTube. So you guys are going to hear these sayings a lot. That's why I want to go over them real quick. So PV is personal volume. Personal volume comes from orders from you or orders from your customers. That link's wrong. Go check out the cover photo. It's in the cover photo. That's what matters. Go check out the cover photo. So personal volume comes from you or from a customer. If you want to be active as a coach, you need 50 PV every 35 days. If you're getting Shakeology every single month, you're good. In my household, we have 2 bags of Shakeology, a thing of Recover, a thing of Energize, and a thing of Hydrate. You guys are on it. Thank you, Melissa. So we have all of our personal volume for the month, and I also get it from my customers. But in the beginning, you may not have customers right away ordering from you. So in order to stay active as a coach, you need 50 PV every 35 days. Like I said, if you're getting Shakeology, that's 90 PV, you are good to go. I'm usually really good at alerting you if you're going to go inactive, if you're working the business, but sometimes it does fall through the cracks with so many coaches on our team. So just kind of keep an eye on that. Success Club. Y'all, I'm going to talk about this for about 5 minutes, absorb as much as you can, and ask questions. Success Club is a non-negotiable in this business. I'm sure Melissa and Christy have heard me say this 150 million times. It is non-negotiable. I have hit Success Club now for 24, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, 24, 25, 34 months in a row. I have helped change 3 lives for 34 months. So when people say, well, I have nobody that wants to buy a challenge pack because I've gone through my market, I'm going to say BS, because I've helped 3+ lives for 34 months. That's a really long time, y'all. That's almost 3 years, which is just insane. So what is Success Club? Basically, it's helping 3 lives a month. When you start to look at people as numbers, that's where you're going to lose focus. But when you think at the beginning of the month, this month I'm helping change 3 lives, that's where you're going to succeed. That's where you're going to be successful at getting your challenge or your Success Club points. So if you sell a challenge pack is Shakeology and a program combined together at a discounted price. Boom, you've got 2 points. Make it a goal to sell 3 of those a month and you've hit Success Club 5. If you are a brand new coach to the business, meaning you signed up in September or this month and you hit Success Club 5 for the first 3 months of your business, you are become a success starter. You get a free ticket to our conference that is in New Orleans next year. So if you joined in September, you have to hit Success Club 5 this month. So that's October, November, December. If you joined this month, as in October or whatever month it is, if you're listening to the replay, you have either these first 3 months or you have the following 3 months. But don't wait until next month to hit Success Club. Make it a goal to hit it every single month and hit it strong. So I talk about Shakeology. I talk about Shakeology in my posts. I talk about Shakeology in my challenge groups. I talk about how it changed my life. Until you really share about Shakeology, and not in a salesy way, but you talk about how it's helped you feel, people aren't going to want to buy it. Talk about the objections, the price objections. I just made a really good post about this today on my like page. So just a couple of tips real quick, Christy. We can go into further conversation later. But guys, if you want to grow your business, if you want to be successful, if you want to pay off debt, if you want to quit your job, if you want to fire your boss, which I realize is the same thing as quitting your job, you got to hit Success Club every single month. And I'm not telling you this, just be like, no, you really do. You really do need to hit it. There is no coach in this business that's successful without hitting Success Club. I promise you. So Success Club every single month. So if you have any questions on Success Club points, ask it in the chat box. All right, guys, let's talk about inviting really quickly. Inviting is always going to be uncomfortable. So get really comfortable with being uncomfortable. Y'all, I hate inviting. It is like my least favorite thing to do in the world. But at the end of the day, people aren't going to necessarily come to you wanting to join. You're going to have to invite them. Now, it's going to be a little different. Like, I am in your face on social media, which is why people tend to gravitate towards me. But I post about coaching. I post about joining the team. I post about joining my tribe. If you're not doing that consistently, then people aren't going to flock to you or towards you. And even if people are flocking towards you, you still need to invite. If you see that somebody is crushing it with their fitness, extend a hand and be like, hey, have you ever thought about doing what I'm doing? And do it in an authentic way. Do it in a way that people aren't going to be like, oh, here she comes trying to sell me things. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know how many groups we get added to for eyelashes and leggings and wraps and all that stuff. Don't be that person. Be authentic about it. Make a list of people that you want to join you, that you want to be on your team, that you want to join this journey with. Start conversations with those people and invite them to join you. Talk about coaching on social media. Talk about how it changed your life. I don't care if you've been a coach for 5 minutes. Have you already felt welcomed into the team? Have you ever felt like you have a ton of people behind you, supporting you, having your back? That's what this is about. It's not about just, joining a team and having these people to help mentor you and join you on this fitness journey. I know that if I went through something really difficult right now, I have an entire team rallying behind me and that would pick me up off the ground. Last year in February, I had a horrible month, and a group of girls sent me flowers. That's what this is about. It's about being with a team and having a tribe and having somebody behind your back. So post about that. Post about how you went to go get a cup of Starbucks and you didn't have to worry about where that $6 was going to come from because Beachbody covered it. Be authentic. People are going to love it, guys. All right, let's talk about Emerald. Go Emerald like tomorrow. So what is Emerald? Emerald is a decision. It is a decision that you are ready to rock and roll in this business and you are going to make waves and you're not going to make excuses. So Emerald is when you sign up 2 coaches underneath you. 2. We all know 2 people. We all have a friend, a best friend, a spouse, a mom, a dad, an aunt, an uncle. We know 2 people. Everybody knows 2 people. My first coach was my husband, and now he's one of my rock star coaches underneath me. He works the business, but you know what I mean. We'll give him a little bit of credit in case he's listening, but he really is a huge backbone in this team. Sign up 2 coaches, 1 on each leg. Y'all, put a star next to this, an exclamation. I don't care how you remember. When you go to sign up a coach, come to your coach first. Can't tell you how many times I've had coaches that sign up to coaches like, I'm hitting Emerald tomorrow. I'm like, no, you put them on the same leg. So go to your coach before you sign up a coach. Everybody knows 2 people that can join you. The sooner you hit Emerald, the sooner you are going to make waves in your business. So what are some of the benefits of hitting Emerald? 1, you start to earn team cycle bonus. That is free money for a Beachbody. I know every single week I'm making a minimum of $500 to $800 just in team cycle bonus. That's free money from Beachbody because I am a ranked coach in this business. Now, are you going to make $500 to $600 right away? No, it takes time. It takes time growing your team and getting your team on the right resources. But the sooner you hit Emerald is the sooner you start to bank volume. And you're like, Ashley, what is this volume crap that I'm talking about? A volume is so when you log into your Coach Online office, it says right leg, left leg. Those numbers, you get to bank that. Consider that money. And until you're Emerald, you're just throwing away free money from Beachbody. So basically, the moral of the story, hit Emerald and hit Emerald like tomorrow. There are some amazing YouTube videos on how to hit Emerald. Caleb Thompson has a really good one. Lindsay Stay has a great one. Literally Google Emerald Beachbody Coach and you're going to have a wave of videos pop up. So that's your 3rd task for the night. I'm giving you guys lots of homework. You didn't realize you were getting homework, did you? Look up a video on going to hit Emerald. And then I'm going to one-up you. You're going to go to the team page and you're going to say, I'm going to be Emerald by so-and-so. Now I'm going to forewarn you. Tag me and tag your coach in the team page. Do not try to come and tell me that you're going to be Emerald by February of 2017. I'd be like, come again. Let's try a new date. Because I know that you can achieve it quicker. I know that you can. So team page, post when you're hitting Emerald, tag me and your upline. All right, guys, there's just a couple more and then we're done, I promise. So challenge groups, guys. Challenge groups are non-negotiable in this business. It's how you earn people's trust, and that's how people really just like fall in love with the program and fall in love with Beachbody. There are so many different ways of running challenge groups. I bet a lot of you came in through challenge groups or you have been in a challenge group. If you have no idea what a challenge group is, team up with me. I am running one starting on the 1st. Just shoot me a message and say, hey, Ashley, can I team up with you for your challenge group? Do 5-day groups. Y'all, I just did a crockpot group and I had like 150 people in it and it was amazing. It was my biggest group ever. Free 5-day challenge groups are great to A, build your network, and B, earn people's trust. Water challenges, squat challenges, crockpot challenges. There are so many that you can choose from, but you have to be running a challenge group and you have to run one every single month. I haven't missed a single month of running a challenge group since I became a coach. That was like the thing I was most excited for. Most coaches are terrified for challenge groups, and literally the day I signed up to become a coach, I said to my coach, I said, can I run a challenge group? She's like, sure. I'm like, go for it. I had no idea what I was doing. No idea. I was like, I'm only going to allow 10 people because I'm only going to have 10 people interested. My first challenge group had 55 people in it. 55 because they saw me posting about my workouts and they wanted to vibe off that energy. So I recommend starting your first group Be Free. 30 days accountability, and let people know up front, like, you don't need to buy anything to join, but you have to have, what's the word I'm looking for? A plan. You have to have a plan. So whether you're working out at gym, working out at home, whatever it may be, and that's when you can introduce Beachbody. But we can talk more in depth on that. I'll probably do a live video on that because that's a really good idea. So challenge groups, non-negotiable. You have to do one. If you haven't run a challenge group and you've been with me for a while and you're on this call and you know who you are, because I know who's on this call right now. I got a couple of you. It's time to run a challenge group. I love you, and sometimes we got to call people out without saying names, but you love me, and that's why you're here. All right, guys, let's talk about customer orders really quickly, okay? Never, ever, 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 ever send somebody your link. That's not how we do things. And don't post it on social media, okay? If somebody says, hey, Tracy, I really want Shakeology, don't go posting your link. And I'm only using Tracy because I know she was on this call. I'm not saying she did that. I just need ideas for names because I come up with really weird names like Sally Sue and Billy Bob. So don't post your link on social media and don't post the price on social media. If you have a question, post it in the team page. Be like, hey, I have somebody interested in 21-day fix. Can somebody help me out with this? You're going to have people that are going to come to your rescue and they're going to help you out with that. I want you guys to remember this link. It's coachmobile.teambeachbody.com. So when I talk about the mobile app, that's the mobile app. There's really not much to it. Thank you, Christy. Literally save the link on your phone and it's going to become like a little icon on your phone. And that's how you set up orders. You just need their email, their name, and what they want. I'm sure half of you were set up that way. If you go to the team page under photos, there's like albums and there's a how-to on how to do the Coach Mobile app. Just do a quick run through like that. It's really good. It's the best way to set up customer orders, honestly, because what's going to happen is, say like Melissa's like, hey, Ashley, I want to buy a challenge pack. I'm like, okay, cool. Shoot me your email. I'm going to plug your email into the Coach mobile app and it's going to bounce back saying this customer is already enrolled. So that means once upon a time, Melissa ordered something from Beachbody and she's assigned under a random coach. So now you need a new email from them. So that's a great way to find out if somebody is underneath another coach. It's super easy. Literally, go mess with the link. Put in a fake email like abcdefg@gmail.com to get an idea of how it works. Super easy to do. All right, guys, last thing, I promise. And then there's a call to action. And then I'm going to give you like a quick heartfelt speech and then I'm out of here because I took way too much time. I'm so sorry. Compensation plan. You guys earn 25% from each sale. You sell Shakeology, bam, you just made $30. You sell a $140 challenge pack, you just made $40. So for example, if you sell 3 challenge packs a month at $140, you made $120 this month. What would $120 look like for you guys? What would it look like? And no, this business isn't always about the income, but for me, this is my livelihood. Like, this is how I live a life of freedom. So if people ever make you feel guilty for wanting to earn an income from this, you don't need them in your lives. You don't, okay? I've been called out by coaches before saying you only care about the income. You know what? At the end of the day, this is a business. Do I care about people? Absolutely. I wouldn't be successful if I didn't want to help people. But when you help people, you can earn an income. Once you hit Emerald, like I said, you start to earn cycle bonus. There is a great video. His name is Michael Neiman. Literally type Team Cycle Bonus in YouTube and it pops right up. Watch it like 3 or 4 times until you absorb it, but it's a great way to learn that information. But guys, just think of this. Emerald equals extra way to earn income. Hit Emerald, you will start to earn extra income. Is it going to happen overnight? No. So when I started off with Beachbody, my first year, I just made a post about this. So I'm going to try to like think of the numbers off the top of my head. January to September of 2013, I made $6,000 in my first year. $6,000. And you may be like, that's not a lot, but $6,000 goes a long way when that's extra income in your back pocket. My second year in the business, I made $23,000. My third year in the business, from January to September was 36,000, and this year from January to September I'm currently at like 52. And I'm transparent with you guys. I'm not going to tell you that I'm making millions of dollars because this business takes time to grow, and I think it's important that you know this. Let me just tell you the call to action, so then I'll jump into my like come to Jesus speech. So call to actions real quick, guys. Make a post about becoming a coach and tag your upline in it. Tag me in it. You never know, you may get something in the mail for following my homework task for the night. Schedule a one-on-one with your upline if you have any questions. For me, I may try to schedule a group mastermind one-on-one call because it works better for my schedule and for what's going on. And 2, you're going to send or 3, you're going to send your upline and me. There's my email, odenbbcoach@gmail.com. Please don't Facebook it to me. Please. I love you. I really do. But I get like 50 Facebook messages a day, which is probably why you messaged me 3 weeks ago and I haven't gotten back to you. It's not because I don't love you. It's just because I hate looking at my Facebook messages sometimes. You're going to send your 30, 60, and 90-day goals to your upline. And what you're going to find is that it's in the new coach manual, guys. This is part of the new coach manual. So those are your call to actions. All right, bear with me because I'm going to have a quick come to Jesus real quick. Guys, this business is going to be hard. You are going to miss goals. Tons of coaches right now are heading to California, and I missed this trip goal for the 3rd year in a row. 3rd year in a row. I could be pissed. I could quit the business. I could throw in the towel. But at the end of the day, I know what this business can do. I know what it can offer, and I know what it's done for me so far. Am I making 6 figures yet? No. But I will be because I have the passion, I have the why, and I have the oomph behind me. There's going to be days where you want to quit, and that's where you're going to send me a voicemail and be like, Ashley, I just got another no. I really want to quit right now. And I'm going to come to you and be like, no, Amanda, I'm just picking on names because you guys are on the call. Take no offense to it. Be like, no. This is your why. This is why you became a coach, and this is why you want to succeed. Now, if you throwing in the towel is going to stop you from reaching your why, is it worth it? And I didn't go over in the call, but you guys need to connect to a why. Your why is going to change. My why when I started this business was to pay off my wedding, I think. I don't remember what it was. And then it became to pay off our car. And then it became to quit my job. And then it became to bring my husband home. And then it became to buy our dream house. All of that has happened, and now it is to pay off debt and be financially free. Because I don't know about you guys, but I would love to be 35 years old, have no student loan debt, have no home debt, nothing, and know that everything around me is mine. That's what this business can offer. It can not only change you physically and fitness-wise and emotionally, but financially this business can help. But you have to stay strong. You have to do personal development. And guys, if you take one thing away from this new coach call, take this. It does not happen overnight. 4 years, I will be a coach for 4 years as of January. And I am not anywhere near where I want to be, but I'm getting there, and I'm closer than I was the day I started on January 25th of 2013. You can do this. You have to believe in yourself. Don't expect your upline to hold your hand every step of the way. Don't expect them to have all the answers or to always be there for you. It's not because they don't love you, but just sometimes we just can't do that. This is your business. This is your baby, and you need to nurture it, and you need to grow with it, and you need to put your heart and soul into it. That's all I got. So you had homework assignments. Does everybody remember those homework assignments? Does anybody need me to repeat those homework assignments? I hope not, because I don't remember that. And then there's the call to actions of the post. I expect my Facebook to be blowing up with notifications. And if you are my PS coach, please reach out to me and let's schedule a one-on-one. And I will try to put together a group mastermind call because I feel like we learn and grow better as a group and when you have more than one person on the call. With that being said, I am so sorry this took longer than usual. I love each and every single one of you. If I don't know who you are, if you're not my PS coach, please shoot me a message, say hello, introduce yourself, because I would love to get to know you guys, okay? You guys have a great night, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.